DOMA ruling.
Yes.
You know, how did you feel when you first heard it, the Prop 8 and the DOMA? Just describe your emotions when it first came out.
Oh, I was elated. You know, I was the pastor of MCC San Francisco for several years when the Prop 8 battle was going on, and we marched so many times and marched and marched and marched and protested and fought, and it just, to have this day finally come is just amazing, and my heart is just with all those folks in San Francisco who I know are celebrating, and with everyone here. It's so great to have been able to be part of it all from coast to coast, and to have it all, you know, happen here. It's wonderful. We're so happy. And my partner and I are getting married in October, so you know, it just adds to our joy.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Everybody's talked about the political factor and how this is going to affect law, but I haven't heard a whole lot talked about with the human factor. Now, this was a ruling that deeply affected families. It deeply affected individuals and couples that were looking to have the right to get married. Can you speak a little bit on that?
Sure. You know, as a pastor, I see the effects of homophobia all the time, and the damage it does to our psyches and it does to our spirits, how we constantly have to fight for self-esteem and to feel like we're worthy, and to constantly battle the lies that are often told about us in religious circles, and even people who were married, you know, same-gender couples I know of who I married who had been together years and years, and who all said, you know, we went ahead and got married before the whole Prop 8 thing happened so we could, you know, have the benefits, but we didn't really realize until we got married how serious, what an amazing thing it felt like inside. And it just goes to show that societal approval is important. You know, to receive affirmation from our families, from our communities, from our government. It gives a seriousness and a validity to our relationships that is there always anyway, but it just actually helps us to take that in. So it has an enormous spiritual effect. Enormous. I can't even define.
Today they ruled on the courts. They ruled on Prop 8, letting it go back. Now people are going to be able to get married in California. Do you think that's going to spread? Do you think that the fact that there was no standing to bring this to the Supreme Court is going to help in other cases? And say there's no standing to bring it to the Supreme Court, that it should just be ruled on by the lower court as marriage?
I absolutely believe it will help. You know, whether it helps next week or next month or next year or next decade, the day is coming. It can't be held back anymore. And you know, it's taken us 40 years to get this far. I don't know how long it's going to keep us to go all the way, but I know it's going to happen, and this certainly I don't think is going to hurt us at all.